We're about 30 seconds out. I think somebody named Carl DeMaio has got a big announcement here this evening. Let me just say that we're going to hear from somebody who didn't wait for the race for mayor for San Diego before he started working on reform for San Diego. He started with killing the sales tax proposal in Proposition D in 2010, and most recently helped tremendously in getting Proposition B, the Comprehensive Pension Reform Initiative, passed in the city of San Diego. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and great honor to present the man of the hour, San Diego City Councilman and candidate for mayor, Carl DeMaio.
Wow. Is it a good night? No, actually, I think it's a great night. Tonight is a great night because San Diegans once again renewed their call for reform at City Hall with tonight's election results. San Diegans tonight overwhelmingly passed Proposition B, our pension reform initiative. This measure will not only address our city's financial crisis, but it will become a model to reform unsustainable pension benefits across our state and across our country. And they overwhelmingly passed Proposition A to require fair and open competition on all city contracts. And it looks like we're going to be sending some reformers to the city council to join me in fixing the mess. Tonight, I am honored that San Diegans have also advanced my candidacy for mayor to the November runoff. San Diego is emerging from a frustrating decade, what I call our city's lost decade. San Diego is like a car that has been spinning its wheels and stuck in neutral. We've been mired in a financial crisis that was created by the politicians. But it's been the taxpayers that have had to pay the price for the politicians' mistakes. The taxpayers who've suffered cuts in their neighborhood services, the taxpayers who are paying higher fees and higher water bills, the taxpayers that must endure a commute every morning on roads that are literally falling apart, and taxpayers that are forced to watch opportunities that other cities are pursuing pass San Diego by. As San Diego has been stuck in neutral, our leaders have accepted mediocrity for the sake of not ruffling the feathers of the special interests and the downtown insiders. San Diegans have been clear. They don't want business as usual at City Hall anymore. In fact, where the politicians and the special interests have failed, the people have decided to put themselves in the driver's seat of our city. They've taken back the wheel. They've shifted our city into drive, and they're putting their foot on the gas. My friends, San Diegans are ready to move our city forward into the future. Now, I recognize there are some San Diegans for whom I was not their first choice in the primary election. I want to earn your support in my administration on this journey we are leaving no San Diegan behind. And we're going to talk a lot about a vision that we're committed to uniting all San Diegans behind. We're going to finish the job of fiscal reform. Like I have done from the beginning, I am not waiting to become mayor to get things done. Starting tomorrow, we will begin work on the full and effective implementation of the Pension Reform Initiative. And we will continue to implement the hundreds of cost-saving ideas that we laid out in our Roadmap to Recovery plan. And as we save taxpayer money, we're going to reinvest the savings back into restoring our neighborhood services, the ones that we've lost in the past decade, like our after-school programs and our public safety programs. And you know what? We're going to start by rebuilding our neighborhood infrastructure, starting with our broken roads. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to get San Diegans back to work by making San Diego the most innovative economy in the nation. And we're going to support our working families and our small business owners by cutting the red tape and getting City Hall out of their way. And prosperity should be shared by all, and that's why we're going to create a world-class school system where every child, irrespective of their socioeconomic background, can attend a safe and quality school that allows them to pursue their dreams. We're going to make San Diego the nation's most sustainable city, focusing on renewable energy and sustainable water supplies. Absolutely. And I've always said that our environment is San Diego's greatest asset, and that's why we're going to protect our beaches, our bays, our canyons, and our open space. But as we tackle these and other challenges, let's commit to doing so in an open, transparent, and inclusive manner. Let's not worry about who gets the credit, and let's certainly not care about where the ideas come from. Let's just focus on solving the problems. And we're not going to get distracted by the attacks from the opponents of reform, because we know that they seek to divide us so they can preserve the status quo that they benefit from. Instead, we're going to keep our eye on the ball. We're going to continue to unite San Diegans as we have time and time again to get reform done. Like we did with Proposition D, when Democrats, Republicans, and independents joined together and overwhelmingly rejected that sales tax increase. Like we did with pension reform, when we qualified and passed the initiative tonight with the support of Democrats, Republicans, and independents. Reform in San Diego has no party label. It's a San Diego cause. We know from the results tonight, from the progress we've made, that San Diegans are back in the driver's seat. This car is no longer in neutral. We're in drive, and we're stepping on the gas. Now, tonight's win, our win on Proposition A and B, these wins are not mine, they're yours. The win belongs to the thousands of San Diegans who joined our campaign to advance our reform agenda and our vision of positive change. There are way too many people to thank tonight, but I want to thank a few people in particular. First, to Mayor Jerry Sanders. Mr. Mayor, you have done a commendable job in making progress during your administration. I want to thank you for your collaboration on Proposition B, pension reform. I look forward to working with the mayor to complete more of his agenda in the remaining months of his term. Second, to our district attorney, Bonnie Dumanis. Ms. Dumanis ran a clean and classy campaign. I have the utmost respect for her, and I look forward to working with her on important issues in public safety and education reform. Third, to my family. First and foremost, my partner, Jonathan Hale, who has stood behind me and supported me every step of the way. I would not have been able to get through this without you. And to my sister and my brother, as many of you know, we were separated after our mother died. But we held on to each other, and we remained a family. And tonight, our family is united, and it's so special to have both of you here. Mom would be proud. And finally, to all of you, both in this room and listening at home, our campaign volunteers and supporters, you collected the thousands of signatures that qualified pension reform. You walked door to door. You made thousands of calls, and you powered us to our victory tonight. Without each and every one of you, none of our progress on reform would ever be possible. We can celebrate tonight, but we know November still awaits, and we know our work has just begun. But tonight we will celebrate, and tomorrow we'll be ready to resume our crusade to get San Diego back on track. Thank you very much.